As far as like free Google Play games that I think are good that don't require an internet connection that you can download and that you own, uh, number one is Into the Dead. I love running through the cornfields. I do it every single night. Into the Dead. That's number one. These are all free and they don't require an internet connection. So, number one, Into the Dead. Number two is Yesterday. It's called Yesterday. Uh, I can't tell you the story. It's psychotic. You can go onto YouTube and find a walkthrough if you have trouble at some point. But excuse me, don't go through the whole thing because just like if you get stuck somewhere, only go up to the point where you get stuck. So Into the Dead, Yesterday. What else? Into the Dead, Yesterday. These are all free to download, and play. You own it. You own the shit. You don't have to. You go to McDonald's or Starbucks or, wherever and download it, and then you own it. Into the Dead. I play that every night. What else? Yesterday, about this homeless guy. He's fucking psychotic. It's really cool. I beat that one recently. What else? The Walking Dead 1 and 2. It's about this interracial girl and this black dude. It's kind of weird for me, to like that. Those are good. They're free. Into the Dead. Yesterday. Yesterday kicked fucking ass. It was really cool. I play Into the Dead every night. I love that game. As far as like on my Android, I play Into the Dead every night. I love having that little dog with me. I always use the dog and shotguns, and grenades and bazookas. Into the Dead, Walking Dead, Into the Dead, Yesterday, and Walking Dead. Into the Dead, Yesterday, and then Walking Dead 1 and 2. These are all free. You can download them all for free. You don't have to even have an internet connection to play them. You own them, once you get them. What else? Heroes of Destiny. As far as RPGs, that one's good. Heroes of Destiny. It's an RPG game. I like Tiberius and the girl Brenna and all this others. I mean, you gotta have something to eat your time up, The soundtrack for Yesterday's kick-ass. The sound. No, was it Yesterday? The soundtrack. What's the other one? Siberia is the last one. Siberia. There's actually a Siberia 1 and a 2, and it's about this girl that goes to Russia to take over this toy factory, and there's these animatronic, like clogs and like clockwork kind of machine things, and she goes to take the whole thing over, and I can't tell you the story, but that's a kick-ass one. Siberia. I think it's Siberia 2, but it might be Siberia 1. You probably want to place both of them. Start with Siberia 1, but those are good. Yeah, those are good to me. So, well, I mean, you gotta have something to eat up your free time. So, if y'all want to play some cool games, Into the Dead. What else did I say? Into the Dead. What else? I play Into the Dead every night. I love Into the Dead. I play that shit on my frickin' iPhone every night. Like on a big screen and shit, just sitting there Into the Dead with the little dog, like, ruff, just running through the field with me. It's crazy. Walking Dead 1 and 2, the game on Google Play. Walking Dead 1 and 2, these are all free to download. Yesterday, totally psychotic, crazy shit. Want to play a crazy game? Play Yesterday. If you get stuck, look on the walkthrough, but only look to where you get stuck at. Don't keep looking, because it'll spoil the story. And it really kicks ass, and you'll just play it straight through. I mean, it really kicked ass. Yesterday, it's called Yesterday. You can download it. You can play the whole thing. You own the game if you do it. That is a really good game. Yesterday. Um, what else? Dead Trigger. Dead Trigger. I love zombie games. I'm a huge fan of zombie games. Dead Trigger. It's really a good game. Only like one. The second one you have to have an internet connection, but the first one you don't. You download it, like I said, you can cut the internet off. On any of these games, you cut the internet off, just sit there and play it. You know, Dead Trigger. Yeah. As far as Android games, it's like I don't know if you have like a, if you go to the Apple Store or anything, but as far as like Google Play games, those are the ones I like. You could sit out in the woods somewhere, cut your phone off, cut the GPS off, sit there with a solar panel, charge your phone up, with a all power 16 watt, charge your phone up. You can sit there and play those. You own it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the fucking internet goes down. It doesn't make any fucking difference. Any of those games I just mentioned, they're good. And if you like Twisted Metal, another good game that doesn't require internet connection is called Death Tour. Death Tour. That's a good game. Death Tour. Yeah, I do like Death Tour. If you like Twisted Metal, Death Tour. That's about as close as you can get on an Android device is Twisted Metal. I mean, the Twisted Metal 2. It's as good as Twisted Metal 2. Almost as good, because I love Twisted Metal 2. I love Twisted Metal 2. I mean, I'm not a big gamer, but I just like to see what these gamers come up with. I just like to see what they come out with. You know what I mean? Death Tour. It's about as close to Twisted Metal 2 as you can get. And everybody knows Twisted Metal 2 fucking rocked. That's like Final Fantasy 7. It fucking rocks. Twisted Metal 2. So, if you like to watch the homing missiles go and chase somebody down and just like blow them the fuck to oblivion, Death Tour. Death Tour. Don't even waste your time looking. Don't even look for what's good on the internet. I'm telling you, these are the ones I like. Yeah, so, I it's weird, yeah, I listen to all kind of music. I listen to Tchaikovsky. I listen to Kotaro, who's Japanese, or Vangelis, or any of that stuff, Blade Runner. I listen to a lot of stuff, I don't hate on somebody. If they're good at something, they're good at it. But these are the games that I like. Don't require an internet connection, and you can download them, and they're free. They're the ones I like. So you'll have to listen to the video game again, or go on Google, or go YouTube. Anyone that I said, Into the Dead, Yesterday, Death Tour, Walking Dead 1 and 2, Android, Walking Dead 1 and 2. What else? Heroes of Destiny. That's a good game. Heroes of Destiny for RPG fans. Download it for free, like I said. Get the whole game. Play it. Tiberius, like the girl stabs people with the knives and shit. Heroes of Destiny. I played it all the time, but I really played Into the Dead. I love that freaking game. That is, you gotta have something to eat your time up. You gotta have something to eat your time up. So, I don't know. That's my favorite. That's my favorites. But I really had fun kicking ass on Yesterday. That really, because there's a homeless dude in the video. He's fucking completely psychotic, Satanist and shit. I'm not going to tell you the story. You got to go check it out. But it's free to download and fun as fuck to play. Yesterday was really fun for me. I just recently beat that one. Siberia. I'm in the middle of that one right now, and you get to a certain point where you actually have to either make a choice of buy something, but you don't have to. But Siberia is actually pretty good, and then you can get that on the PC too. Go to piratebay.se or get uTorrent, and then go to piratebay.se. You may need to use WinRAR and to open the file, and you can put it on your PC, but and Siberia on PC. Siberia on PC you could do. You have to use WinRAR, uTorrent, and go to piratebay.se or kickasstorrents.com and type in Siberia, and you can get the whole game. They seem to want money on the Android for Siberia. It's about this Russian girl that goes to Russia. Or excuse me, it's about this American girl that goes to Russia to take over a toy factory. I haven't beat it, but the soundtrack rocks. I mean, it's like I said, it's like Vangelis or Kitaro, Japanese dude Kitaro or Vangelis from Blade Runner, or John Anderson or any of this. I mean, it's fucking rocking soundtrack, and it doesn't tell you the whole story on the Android. But any of these other games I said, you can play it on the Android. Siberia, that one you can play any of these games on the Android. You can download them completely, but Siberia you can't. You can't. That one you can. But you can get it if you go to piratebay.se or Kick-Ass Torrents. You'll need uTorrent, and you'll probably need WinRAR to do it, to open the file. If anybody needs any advice on how to do that, just ask me and I'll help you to do it if you want that game. But the other games, as far as Android games, I just like to see what these gamers do. Any of these other games I mentioned, you can do them right off of Google Play. Go to your local Starbucks or McDonald's or wherever and download them, and they're yours. You like I said, you can be out in the woods somewhere with a solar panel and charge your phone up and sit there and play it forever without it. Just turn the internet connection off. It doesn't matter. You can sit there and play it. I just like to see what these gamers come out. Dead Trigger. That's another good game. I don't know if I mentioned that one during this video. Dead Trigger. I play that a lot. Dead Trigger. The first one. Not the second one. Second one, you got to have internet. First one. Dead Trigger. You get Uzis. You shoot the fuck out the zombies. So, I gave you my rundown of the top 5. Into the Dead. Number 1. Into the Dead. Number 2. Yesterday. Number 3. Walking Dead 1 and 2. Number 4, Heroes of Destiny. Number 5, Siberia. Number 6 would be Death Tour. Yeah, Death Tour is like Twisted Metal. Yeah, that's what I like. I mean, you gotta have something to eat your time up. Stress release.